Good afternoon, everybody. Please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem by student Sierra Kirkland, and after the anthem, please remain standing until the flags are posted and the ROTC retreats. Good afternoon, everybody. Please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem by student Sierra Kirkland.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets ring clear, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Welcome to Edinburgh's 2019 graduate commencement ceremony. It's great to be here with you on this beautiful Edinburgh-esque spring day. I'm Jim Fisher, Interim Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. Before we begin, I'd like to extend special thanks to our musicians, the Edinburgh Pipes and Drums, directed by Mr. Sean Regan, and Sierra Kirkland, a BAIS student who led our national anthem. Please join me in thanking our musicians for sharing their talent with us. We've assembled today to recognize the completion of graduate degrees by our students. All of you, our graduates, are the future leaders of our nation. You will be the artists, the educators, and the healthcare and helping professionals who will make our world more beautiful, who will guide our children, and who will heal those in need in our society. And your journey begins today. It is always an honor to celebrate students' hard work and accomplishments, and I congratulate all of today's graduates on reaching a significant milestone in their educational and personal journeys. We should all celebrate the gift of knowledge gained by each of our graduates and anticipate the many great contributions that they will be making to their professions and their society. Edinburgh University is proud to be served by an outstanding faculty committed to promoting student learning, scholarship, and service. Engagement between faculty members and students, whether it takes place in the traditional classroom or outside of it, is the heart and soul of the university. Leading the academic procession and representing her faculty colleagues by carrying the ceremonial mace is Dr. Heather Kenny, a faculty member in the Department of Early Childhood and Reading. Dr. Kenny, would you please stand? Would you please continue standing? Dr. Kenny's role as mace bearer for the graduate student commencement is symbolic of the central role that faculty play in the academic and personal development of Edinboro students. Dr. Kenny was awarded her Bachelor of Arts degree in History from Hannon University in 1989 and her Bachelor of Education degree from York University in 1993. She completed her graduate work at the University of Toledo, earning a Master of Education degree in 2006 and a PhD in Curriculum and Instruction in 2009. While at the University of Toledo, she was awarded a doctoral fellowship and was twice recognized as the outstanding graduate in curriculum and instruction. Since joining the Edinburgh University faculty in 2009, Dr. Kenny has taught courses in the graduate reading program and the undergraduate early childhood education program. From 2011 to 2012, she served as graduate program head of reading, and she has been active in establishing new partnerships with local area elementary schools to promote the literacy development of K through 8 students. Dr. Kenny is the co-author of 2 books and also taught the very first course in the summer of 2018 for our undergraduate minor in dyslexia intervention. And beginning this fall, Dr. Kenny will step into the role of executive producer of a series of animated educational segments that she co-created and co-wrote. Dr. Kenny's series, which is targeted to young children, will be aired in connection with WQLN Public Media's PBS Kids programming and incorporated into WQLN Families Turn On to Literacy workshops. Thank you, Dr. Kenny, for your dedication to your students and the university. Please acknowledge Dr. Kenny. I would now like to introduce special guests at today's ceremony. I ask that they stand and remain standing until all are introduced. Please hold your applause until all are standing. From the Edinburgh University Council of Trustees, Trustee Anthony Perillo. Student Trustee Kyle Hersey. Our Interim University President, Dr. Michael Hannon. From our Executive Leadership Team, Vice President for Advancement, Marilyn Gellner. And from our Academic Leadership, Dr. Scott Miller, Dean of the College of Arts, Humanities, and Social Sciences and Dean of the School of Business. Dr. Aaron Lake, Interim Dean of the School of Education and Director of the School of Graduate Studies. And Dr. Roy Shin, Associate Dean, College of Science and Health Professions. Thank you. Please be seated. Michael J. Hannon became the interim president of Edinburgh University in April 2018, after serving as Edinburgh's provost since 2014. He brings 30 years of experience to the office of the president at Edinburgh, where he first joined the faculty as an assistant professor of economics in 1988 and later served for 8 years as chair of the Department of Business and Economics. He was named interim provost in 2012 and provost 2 years later. Dr. Hannon earned a Bachelor of Arts degree in economics with a minor in political science from the University of Pittsburgh. He earned a PhD in mineral resource economics from West Virginia University, specializing in regional economics and economic modeling. Please join me in welcoming our interim president, Dr. Michael J. Hannon.
Thank you, everyone. It's a very special occasion. And so I found the largest necklace I had so that I could wear today. I'm glad all of you could join us to share in the academic success of nearly 121 of our Edinburgh University graduate students. Welcome to Trustees Perillo and Hersey, Dr. Kenny, Provost Fisher, our student speaker, Rebecca Keller, our deans, program heads, and others who are participating. Thank you all for your contributions to our student success. It's my pleasure to especially welcome our degree recipients, their families and friends who are here, who have supported them through all of the challenges of graduate study. With perseverance and commitment, all of you together have covered a great distance together. I'm privileged to join you at a special moment in your pursuit of lifelong learning. The achievements we celebrate here are going to serve you, your professions, and your communities for many years to come. Your success in Edinburgh, in earning your Edinburgh University degrees, and your future accomplishments as professional and civic leaders really support the mission of the university and the reason for our existence. Your achievements make all of us very proud. Well done. Thank you.
Trustee Anthony Perillo of the Edinburgh University Council of Trustees will offer greetings on behalf of the Council. Please join me in a warm welcome for Trustee Perillo.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the Council of Trustees, I am pleased to extend our congratulations to the 2019 graduates of Edinburgh University of Pennsylvania. You've spent 2 or more years of your life and a considerable amount of your intellectual and financial resources preparing for this day. You have determined that this advanced degree will better equip you to make changes for the better for your family, your community, and your country. My trustee colleagues and I would like to assure you that an advanced degree from Edinburgh University is an investment that will pay dividends for the rest of your life. I would also like to acknowledge the family members who are here today and thank you for the sacrifices you made to make this day a reality for your sons and daughters. Please give yourselves a round of applause. And once again, congratulations to the class of 2019.
The student address will be delivered by Rebecca Keller. Rebecca, will you please rise?
Congratulations to the class of 20.
Rebecca is graduating with a Master of Arts degree in Communication Studies with an emphasis in managerial and leadership communication. She earned a Bachelor of Science degree in Communications Media from Indiana University of Pennsylvania in 2015, where she was heavily involved in student life and activities. She completed a civic engagement internship with the American Association of State Colleges and Universities in Washington, D.C. upon graduation with her bachelor's degree. While pursuing her master's degree, Rebecca served as a graduate assistant for Edinburgh University's campus media and then worked as a graduate hall coordinator in the Highlands 8 Residence Hall. Please welcome Ms. Rebecca Keller.
Good afternoon, faculty, administration, staff, and guests. I am honored to be here today and want to extend my deepest thanks for the role you all have played in supporting the students who sit before you on this stage. Graduates, congratulations on the hard work and perseverance that led to this occasion. We all deserve to feel proud, as this is no easy accomplishment. Throughout my studies, I have learned a couple important lessons that I think are applicable to all of us, and that is what I would like to share today. The first thing that I learned is that life is subject to change. As everyone else in my high school class was struggling to figure out what they wanted to do senior year, I sat back and relaxed because I had known since 6th grade that I wanted to be in the field of psychology. As I'm about to earn my 2nd degree in the communications field, that clearly didn't pan out. It took about a month of college for me to realize that psychology was not a good fit for me. But it took over a year to finally act on that and change my major. Some of you up here have had this day on your agenda for many years, while others of us found ourselves here unintentionally. Now, there is something to be said about striving towards goals, establishing plans, and knowing what you want to do. However, when we are too focused on a single objective, plans can also interrupt opportunity. Too often, when our plans are challenged, we give them up rather than looking for the opportunity that presents itself unexpectedly. As Albert Einstein once said, in the middle of every difficulty lies opportunity. If we just open our eyes to the possibilities, maybe we can give ourselves a chance at finding happiness in something we didn't know made us happy. So, I urge you to be open to those moments, embrace them, and go with the flow, because you may go in directions you never imagined. Going places we never thought we'd be does open us up to uncertainty and doubt. Maybe you've heard of this term, Impostor Syndrome. Chances are, if you haven't heard of it, you have probably experienced it at some point. It isn't a diagnosable syndrome, but is actually a fairly common human experience. Essentially, it is when you feel self-doubt in relation to your accomplishments. You feel like a fraud despite evidence to the contrary. So, let me briefly take you through my first day at Edinburgh University. I had just moved here 2 days before classes. I didn't know anyone here and had never lived this far away from my support system. Maybe you've heard of this term. It wasn't until several weeks. Chances are, if you haven't heard of it, on the first day, I decided to feign confidence. I had no idea where I was going or what I was doing, but I was going to walk to class as if I did. On my way, I discreetly looked at Google Maps on my phone because I didn't want to stick out like a freshman with a lanyard. At some point, someone stopped me to ask for directions. After apologizing and informing them I also had no idea what direction that building was in, I thought to myself, it is working. I look like I know what I'm doing. So I went into my first departmental meeting for graduate assistants, and I was surrounded by all these students who seemed settled in and prepared. None of them looked as nervous as I felt, but I kept faking it. That night, I went to my first class, and I was completely lost. What do you mean we need the book on the first day? Meanwhile, my classmates were nodding their heads, again, looking like they knew exactly what was going on. Doubt immediately settled in. Why am I here? Why did I do this to myself? What made me think that I could handle graduate school? It wasn't until several weeks later, as I was talking to my first-year peers, that I found out they had also felt that way on the first day, and they had also faked it. I wish I could say that feeling of uncertainty went away after that, but it didn't. I can't tell you how many times I frantically rushed into a professor's office with whatever project or assignment I was working on at the time to beg them, please help me. I have no idea what I am doing, my paper is terrible, and I am going to fail. Luckily, they humored me. They answered my questions and gave clarification. But usually some version of the following statements found its way into the conversation. What do you mean you don't know what you're doing? This looks fine, you'll be fine, stop worrying. I imagine many of you have had similar feelings, yet here we are on this stage about to receive a postgraduate degree. My professors were right. I was fine. I did belong here. We do belong here, and we deserve that degree. I tell you this because there are likely to be times in the future that you think to yourself, I can't do this. Why am I here? What am I doing? I'm not qualified. But you are. You made it here today despite whatever hurdles you leapt or maybe stumbled over. You got here. So apply for that job that you feel slightly underqualified for. Take on that project you're hesitant about. Go into your future endeavors with confidence, even if you have to fake it sometimes. Your time here at Edinboro has prepared you. Trust in yourself. Because you do know what you are doing, you are capable, you can do it. Thank you.
We have now come to the heart of our ceremony, the awarding of degrees. Representing their colleagues and serving as faculty marshals today are Dr. Susan Packard of the Counseling, School Psychology, and Special Education Department, and Dr. John Ziegler, a faculty member in the Department of Middle and Secondary Education and Educational Leadership. Drs. Packard and Ziegler, will you please join us on stage? The roles of Dr. Packard and Dr. Ziegler in the distribution of diplomas symbolize the contributions of the faculty to the achievement of our students. Also assisting today with the conferral of degrees are Dean Scott Miller, Interim Dean and Executive Director Aaron Lake, and Associate Dean Roy Shin. Today we are conferring the Doctor of Nursing Practice degree. The recipients represent the third graduating class from this program offered jointly by Clarion University and Edinburgh University. Dr. Colleen Barrett is the graduate program head for the Doctor of Nursing Practice program. Once President Hannon has conferred the degree, Dr. Barrett will bestow the traditional academic hood that for centuries has signified the achievement of an advanced degree. The hood bordered in apricot designates the official color for the nursing discipline. Dr. Barrett, please come forward and prepare to hood. Today we are conferring the Doctor of Nursing Practice. Will the candidates for the doctoral degree please rise? President Hannon, it is now my pleasure to present to you the candidates for the doctoral degree to be awarded this afternoon.
Thank you. By virtue of the power vested in me by the Board of Governors of Pennsylvania's State System of Higher Education and the Council of Trustees of this university, I hereby confer upon you the degree to which you are entitled, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. In testimony whereof, I will present you a diploma with the seal of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and authorized signatures affixed. Congratulations.
Doctoral candidates, please come forward to be hooded.
Power vested in me by the Board of Governors of Pennsylvania's State System of Higher Education and the Council of Trustees of this university, I hereby confer upon you the degree to which you are entitled, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. In testimony whereof, I will present you a diploma with the seal of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and authorized signatures affixed. Congratulations.
Michelle L. De Leon. Sherry Del Grosso. Michelle L. De Leon. Emmanuel Sunday Ekwere. Judith M. Foyabo, outstanding student. President Hannon, it is now my pleasure to present to you the candidates for the Educational Specialist degree and present to you the candidates for graduate degrees to be awarded this afternoon. Will the candidates for the Educational Specialist degree and all candidates for graduate degrees please rise?
Yes, that's everybody else. Okay. All right, very good. This might sound slightly familiar. By the power vested in me by the Board of Governors of Pennsylvania State System of Higher Education and the Council of Trustees of Edinburgh University, I hereby confer upon you the degrees to which you are entitled, with all of the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. In testimony whereof, I will present you a diploma with the seal of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and the authorized signatures affixed. Congratulations. By the power vested in me by the Board of Governors of Pennsylvania State System of Higher Education and the Council of Trustees of Edinburgh University, I hereby confer upon you.
Dr. Snyder, would you and the rest of the students seated in the first row please come forward and prepare to be hooded? And remember the cards placed at your seat.
Testimony whereof, I will present you a diploma with the seal of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania and the authorized signatures affixed. Congratulations.
Dr. Edward Snyder, Graduate Program Head, Educational Specialist. Mackenzie Joe Courtney. Rebecca A. Duska. Jessica L. Long. Rebecca A. Tessa Lorraine Mackey. So nice to see you. Mark Amatak.
Dr. Mary Elizabeth Meyer for Art Education. Victoria Ann Knight. Stephanie Rochelle Stranko. Victoria Ann Knight. Dr. Melissa Gibson for Communication Studies. Stephanie Rochelle. Daniel Garrett Early. Rachel Mary Elliott. Taylor Elizabeth Green, outstanding student. Rachel Mary Elliott. Rebecca May Keller. Taylor Elizabeth Green, outstanding student. Caleb Richardson III.
Thank you.
Christopher James Slack. Caleb Richardson III. Thomas Patrick Weiner. Christopher James Slack.
Dr. Adrian Dixon, Graduate Program Head, Counseling. Emily K. Becker, Outstanding Student. Amy Elizabeth Boxer. Janet E. Campbell. Ashley Nicole Harris. Emma Lynn Kelly, Outstanding Student. Mercedes Lynn Lauer.
I can get that one.
Erica S. Muhammad. Krista Lynn Piganelli. Delonte Germain Pond. James Christian Razanauskas.
Noelia Ruiz.
Noelia Marie Ruiz.
Carrie Cornell Trudy Jr. Got me, thank you.
James Christian Razanauskas. Carrie Carnell Truly Jr.
Manano.
Allie Marie Manano Woodward.
Graduate Program Head for Speech Language Pathology, Dr. Kate Crivel.
Thank you for the cake.
Amanda Marie Auflin.
Ashwati Anakapalpudi.
Aswathi Pradeep. Kylie Ray Deal. Sarah Faith Fisher. Elaine Ann Grazoulis. McKenna Grubus, outstanding student. Aaliyah Ray Ann Haas.
You can just say Kayla May Hillary. I didn't put that.
Kayla May Hilla. Sarah Elizabeth Caveney. Emily Delilah Luther. Blair Elizabeth Mertz. Emily Jean Mills.
It's pronounced Newbow.
Kimberly Adrienne Neubauer. Claire M. Paluski. Julie Rhines. Mary Catherine Rosati. Julie Rhines. Sarah Beth Rossi.
Thank you.
Mary Catherine Rosati. Jacqueline Corinne Saladay. Sarah Beth Rossi. Jordan Renee Schuler. Jacqueline Corinne Saladay. Melissa M. Scott. Jordan Renee Schuler. Haley A. Strubing. Melissa M. Scott. Melanie S. Weber. Haley A. Strubing. Amanda Zabinovic. Melanie S. Weber.
Dr. Mary Jo Melvin, Department Chair, Early Childhood and Reading. Rachel Marie Armelli. Kimberly Ann Cook. Carol Lynn Cosbeil. Lindsay Finland. Jessica Ann Perrin. Amber M. Rice Hanus. Leah Lynn Roscoe. Dr. Andrew Pushtak, Graduate Program Head, Educational Leadership, Teacher Leadership. O. Lorenzo Hoff. Sarah Marie Hofstetter. Dr. Edward Snyder, Graduate Program Head, Educational Leadership, or Educational Psychology. Thank you. Lindsay Marie Bennett. Megan May Bergdolt. Yep. Lindsay Marie Bennett. Emily Marie DeMay.
Thank you.
Alec James Parson. Emily Marie DeMay. Paula Marie Rusin. Alec James Parson. Lori Robinson Seaton. Leanne Nicole Stopper.
Yes, Stephanie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stephanie Ann Stoffer. Christina Sweeney.
Cassandra Michelle Vandermeer.
Stephanie Ann Stoffer. Cassandra Michelle Vandermeer. Francesca Celeste Verichetti. Dr. Whitney Wesley, Department Chair, Middle and Secondary and Educational Leadership. Matthew Gilmore Aron. Brian Allen Bowman, Outstanding Student. Sydney Vigard. Morgan Elizabeth Patterson. Sydney Vigard. Alexandria Ritterhoff. Aaron Albert Taylor. Dr. Karen Tyler, Graduate Program Head, Reading. Stephanie Rachel Murphy, Outstanding Student.
It's Alicia Rowe. Oh, Alicia Murray Rowe. Yes. Thank you.
Alicia Marie Rowe. Samantha Nicole Wotecki. Alicia Marie Rowe. Dr. Megan Ferraro, Graduate Program Head, Special Education. Rochelle Bella Denora.
It's Anne Marie. Without an I yet.
Alyssa Anne Marie Smith. Molly Elizabeth Weber. Janine Rochelle Zoniger, outstanding student.
I didn't know whether to bring that or not. That's for Scott. Oh, I've been thinking about it. As soon as school's out, which is any minute, right?
Professor Lee Rexroad, Program Head for the Master of Fine Arts degree. Philip W. Ambrose. Mary Elizabeth Dorff. Kyle Jacob Reedmiller. Brandon Dale Light. Shanakarn Shemachai, outstanding student. Tammy Lynn Black.
Wait, I think we asked, wait, I'm a nurse practitioner. We got to-
Graduate Program Head for the Master of Science in Nursing, Nurse Practitioner, Dr. Colleen Bassetti Barrett. Christy Nicole Clark. Kenzie Marie Delp. Belinda Dawn Dentler. Christy Nicole Clark. Joseph Graybill. Kenzie Marie Delp. Mary Beth Kensinger. Belinda Dawn Dentler. Cassandra May Kreider. Kelsey Elizabeth Cunningham. Yvonne W. Rhodes. Jennifer Lynn Thrift.
Thank you.
Nicole Marie Leto. Graduate Program Head for the Master in Social Work, Dr. Christine Ryan. Corinna Carmen Baldwin, outstanding student.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Warren Baines.
Thank you.
Graduate Program Head for the Master in Social Work, Dr. Christine Ryan. Kelsey Lee Fuller.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
Diana Leah Holton. Ashley Gerard Johnson.
Thank you.
Fawn Elizabeth McFeeters.
You're going to get a big round of applause.
Diana Leah Holton. Audrey Lou Thomas. Audrey Lou Thomas.
This necklace is getting real heavy, and we're only halfway through the program. No, I'm just kidding. I've been doing that for 6 years, and it works every time. So, in any case, would the class of 2019 please stand so we can acknowledge you? You may be seated. For those in the back, or only my height, you actually had a standing ovation. So, in case you didn't see that. All right. Now I would like to ask the graduate program heads and the graduate faculty who are here today to also please stand. Will the class of 2019, in your new role as graduate school alumni of the university, and all of those who are present here today, please join me in acknowledging the contributions of our distinguished faculty in preparing our students to meet the challenges and opportunities of the future. Dr. Packard, if you want to stand one more time. No? All right. Finally, let me ask the class of 2019 and all of our faculty and staff present to please join me in recognizing the important support of parents, spouses, families, and friends who help make possible the great achievements that we're celebrating today. Thank you all. I will now turn it back to Provost Fisher.
Several acknowledgments are in order before we conclude the program. We would like to thank the University Commencement Committee, whose names are listed at the end of your program. We also acknowledge the assistance of our interpreter, Anna Chinchik, of Sign Language Interpreting Professionals, who express special appreciation to our pipers and drummers, the Highland Ambassadors, the ROTC Cadet Corps, university employees, and student volunteers who assisted with today's events. Congratulations and best wishes to our graduates, and thank you all for being with us today. Those graduating students receiving outstanding student recognition may pick up their certificates in the rehearsal hall when they return to that room after the recessional. We wish you safe travels after you exit the graduation ceremony. For now, please remain seated until after the ceremony recessional. Thank you once again, and congratulations once again to our students.